Just recording another person. This one stopped right there and just started staring at me. As soon as I pull up the camera, he starts walking off. One of the things that they've been trying to tell me, and they don't want me to talk about what's going on, is that they don't want me to talk about it. They've been saying that a lot. Don't talk about it. I don't know where these messages come from. I'm guessing it gets bounced off. It's like an electronic telepathy. It gets bounced off of cell phone towers, and they speak to you in different ways. It might be some type of broadcast that someone might have inside their body. You know, people get chipped all the time. They get RFID chips. Who knows what type of advanced chipping technology they've got. Maybe they might be walking around as walking Wi-Fi. That might be for the internet, which is possible. I'm not gonna lie. It is possible that they chip themselves so that they walk around. They're walking, talking internet portals. Guaranteed. I mean, they might have a phone on them, so they can. A lot of times, when these people are attacking me, they usually have their phone out, which is very interesting. I even think that they might even have an app for it, an app for mind control. No joke. I'm not lying. I really think that they might actually have an application designed to contribute to mind control. Okay, so yes, I'm recording them. They're right in direct alignment. And I'm just, you know, it's just a coincidence that every single person that's coming through seems to be in a direct alignment, that wants to get into a direct alignment. And, you know, they're doing some type of scanning of my brain. They're doing some type of scanning of something. And it's just all day long. And I'm guessing that they're striking out. Whatever it is that they're trying to do, they aren't capable of doing it. Which is good. Now we'll see what it's like for the entitled to lose their entitlements. Because you don't own nothing. You just assumed you did. And you know what happens when you assume. Okay? You know what happens. You make an ass out of yourself. I was going to say you make an ass out of you and me, but I'm not the asshole. I'm just dealing with a bunch of them. And that's one of the major issues that I've got is these people, these creatures that have been given this idea, been programmed. I was at another park also. So this is like, it's midway afternoon. This is the second park I've been to, and the same behavior is just occurring. So I'm just recording it, you know, for my own personal experience, so that I can watch it later. One of the things that happens when you're under mind control is they like to use excuses for things, for doing something, and they come up with excuses on a regular basis. One of the excuses that they like to use, or try to, one of the things that they like to do, and just it's like playing both sides. You know, that some of these creatures, you know, are participating in war games, or not even war games, but war. And not only are they on one side, you know, of the perpetrators, for example, ISIS. Some people wouldn't believe that ISIS was CIA or FBI funded, you know, with connections to Israeli Mossad and all this other stuff. Wouldn't believe it. Probably because they've been programmed to. But they are. They get weapons. If you take a good look at where they get their weapons, and they acquire their numbers, they're a terrorist organization. Now, this is one of the things that I know of, that the government and other entities, the police, are tracking and using mind control and thought control. And they're chipping everybody. So it's pretty hard to believe that they aren't on the inside track of ISIS. Literally using them to terrorize their own population. Using them to terrorize their own freaking population is what they're doing. And using the excuse that, oh, they're just some rogue group. I don't know. Wonder how many rogue groups they got going around. They probably are specially trained by Israeli Mossad. Something like that. With the CIA or NSA or something like that. Now, I know that sounds like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But, you know, all you got to do is do your research. And, you know, there's plenty of videos that link some of these people to their nationalities and where they really came from. And so on and so forth. You know, it's all a lie. It's just like those people, like people don't realize that the drugs that come into this country are actually government sponsored. They actually are designed to come in, if not made here in America too. But, you know, and then they, you know, that the FBI and CIA, you know, they actually work with the heads of drug cartels and make a profit from it as well, because it's one. Just think about it. The drugs are one of the most profitable enterprises in the world. Billions and billions of dollars off of very cheap products. You're telling me that these rich people, these elites, aren't into that? That'd be crazy. They're into anything that makes them money. Anything. So, you know, what my point was, I'm not really sure, but it's this idea, personally, that these entitled, this class system and these entitled, insane assholes think that they're owed something. What it is, I don't know, but money ain't good enough. You know, wealth and fame aren't good enough. You know, having sex ain't good enough. They got to keep going further and further and further. And, you know, at this point, they've hit a wall now. They've gotten to the point where whatever it was that they wanted, they can't have now. Not from me. They can't have it from me. And again, I've been dealing with them on a regular basis every single day. I made a video of what happened last night at like 2 in the morning, or maybe 3 in the morning. There's 2 gang stalkers sleeping right next to me, and literally, you see how big this park is? It's like it would take me 10 minutes just to run straight all the way down there, maybe longer, to get out of the park. It would take a while. But I have people literally sleeping right next to me. You can't even ignore that anymore. You can't ignore it. It's there. Notice the park was full. They came. They tried to steal. It didn't work. I put on the camera. Now no one's around again. This is how it was before. And then when I'm chilling out, I got the camera down. All of a sudden, these people start showing up. It's really the strangest phenomenon I could experience. But now it's nice and empty and quiet. I hope that these people stay away from me. I know that they have regularly been trying to steal things from me, and so no more stealing. And so maybe that will keep them away from bothering me. And, you know, one of the things that will probably happen, I'm going to call it, they're going to start with some type of sexual agenda. They're going to try to entice me sexually. They're going to try to possibly get me to meditate. They're going to try to possibly try to brainwash me in some way with their babies, and then it's going to move into the attacks. And that's what usually happens. They're constantly trying to get you to do certain things, And so it's going to turn into, eventually they're going to get upset and start with attacking. And that's going to be like, you know, trying to fuck with me in some way. And one of the things that might happen is that they may try to get me angry and get into a fight. That's definitely an agenda. That's one of the things that they like to do. I will try to record it as if I get angry, and they literally will hit you with a vibration. They'll like I said, some of these people got like they're like walking like internet portals, and so they might even have technology on them in which they can broadcast to you and agitate you, which I've experienced, of just being agitated for no reason. And so we'll see what happens with that. I guarantee right now they're discussing amongst themselves how to take advantage of me in some way. I guarantee that's one of the things that they're doing. And so as I'm just chilling out here relaxing, you know, the day will go on, things will go on. It's just, I'll try and record if there's something strange that happens. There might be someone who shows up. I might even see a police officer. I'm not sure. They've been kind of staying away as I recorded them last time in the park, trying to arrest me over a pillow. Ever since that happened, they kind of been staying away, but it doesn't mean that there aren't other individuals that have been hired or work with the police as well. And so, entitlements, I look forward to seeing these entitled son of a bitches get their just desserts. Peace out.